In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I can further attest to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan being a spiritual double of these two great men that I speak of. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lenore X, and today we are going to be discussing law and language. This is a special video because the language here that's being used is wisdom. So let's get right into that, okay? Now, as you know, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught us that Islam is mathematics, and that mathematics is Islam, and that it can be proven in no limit of time. And that's what we intend to do here today, okay? So, our subject matter is law and language. And of course, we know that no one speaks the language more perfectly than the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He speaks the language and he speaks it well. Well, you may say, well, what language are you referring to, sis? And I would answer you, I'm referring to the language of the universe, the laws that govern the universe. This is a language. It is recorded in scripture, both Bible and Quran, and as I said, the minister has mastered these things. Now, behind me, we have two flags. We have the universal flag of Islam, and we also have a flag from the synagogue of Satan. So what we're going to do is go ahead and discuss both these flags, but this one in particular we're going to focus on since it is pretty much being hidden in plain sight. Okay? So let's start on this side. Alright? Now, as you know, the synagogue of Satan typically hides in plain sight. So what we're going to do is point that out to you today. Alright? We're going to start here with this blue and these three stars, as you can see. Now, this blue triangle has three sides. This represents the physical, the mental, and the spiritual dimensions of both you and I. These stars here, they represent authority, okay? And you count 1, 2, 3 of them, just as you count three sides of the triangle, all right? Now, note this, 3 plus 3 is 6, but when you look at the 3 in the 3, you have the revered number 33 that these people revere. They have a third of light, the light bearers, as they would say, the illuminated ones, okay? There's your 3 found in the 3 sides of this triangle and these 3 stars, which represent authority. Okay? And then if you go ahead and add the 3 and 3, that is 6. That is your first 6. All right? Now, let's move on to this side here, because we are going to count the number of the beast. All right? Now, perception is not always reality. Okay? I want you to pay close attention to this. When you look at these letters here, FBA, okay, what's hidden in plain sight is the code behind it, the mathematical language, okay? And the enemy does these things, and he knows these things. So if you look at the F, you get the number 6, okay? If you look at the letter B, you get the number 2. If you look at the A, you get the number 1, okay? So you have 6, 2, and 1. Now, if you add the 2 and 1, you got 3. Is that right? And then you got 3 6s. Okay, 3, 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus here's your 6. So that's 3 6. Okay, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, excuse me, 600, 3 score and 6. So you have your 666 there. All right. Now, I want to touch on this laurel here. This is a symbolic leaf, if you would, okay? And it represents, it's a symbol of victory in the Roman culture, all right? Now let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them on this side. So if you add the 12 and the 12, of course we get 24. And then if you add the 2 and 4, you get 6. So the number of the beast is saturated completely in this flag. Now let's move over to this side. Let me see if I'm done over here first. Okay, yeah, we can move over to this side. Now, the 1526, right? Let's get those numbers going there, okay? 1 plus 5, that's 6. Okay, and then you have another 6 here. And then you have this 2. And it seems unassuming, but we still want to find the beast here. Because if you take these numbers, they add up to 14, I believe it is. Yeah, and then you take these numbers over here, which is your 1 plus 2 is 3, and then you got The F, which is 6, that's 9. So go ahead and take the 9 and the 14, and you come up with that revered 33 that we started off with here. Okay, and then if you add the 3 and 3, you get 6 again. Okay, now when you look completely at this flag, let me give you a really good shot there. I want you to use your observation skills, brothers and sisters. Because as I said, perception is not always reality. Okay? Now what we see here, I want you to look carefully and closely. The whole thing, I can't get the whole thing in a complete shot, but I'm sure you've seen this flag before. Okay? The enemy is a arch deceiver, and he can hide from you and I. All right? But he cannot successfully hide from the Lord of the worlds, from Allah. Okay? Now, if you look at this flag from this view, you will see a symbol, a character from the synagogue of Satan.